Is there a clip that supports any of this information?
Yeah, thank you, Jodi. Here we go.
Netflix has struck a nearly $83 billion deal to acquire Warner Brothers, beating out Paramount and Comcast after a bidding war. If finalized, it would unite the world's largest streamer with one of Hollywood's oldest studios, giving Netflix access to major franchises like the DC Universe, Game of Thrones, and Harry Potter. Warner Brothers would spin off cable networks, including CNN, TNT, and TBS, before the deal closes.
Like, will my mom care? Like, does anybody, like, other than people that are in the business, will they care or feel like will they be wounded by any of these purchases?
Assume, based on what Mr. Biederman is saying, that there's a couple things that could happen that would upset or challenge your parents. First, movie theaters could go away.
First of all, my dad's dead, so...
So this may not challenge
Does
him
he get
as much
upset
as your
anymore?
mother.
No, he doesn't get upset anymore. Okay,
He just gets agitated.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can make him roll over in his grave.
Oh.
All right?
Do
Give him a little aerobic activity.
Yeah.
Movie theaters may go away, as Jim was saying. But then also, I think more subtly and more worryingly is the idea that the news business in general may shift to the right even more so than it already has.
If I think that is a concern or a thought or a celebration for some people to think about if Paramount buys, if the hostile takeover works, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
The air of hostility. I call it air of hostility, yes.
Yes. And then we should also just note that our president has explicitly said he is going to weigh in on this.
That means he's going to see...
and his son-in-law is involved.
Oh,
Do you know this?
And to that point, things will probably subtly and imperceptibly change before you realize, oh, shit, everything's changed and it's not good.
Right. There used to be places that you could go. You could go to Comedy Central or True TV or Netflix or Amazon.
Right. You're describing
or
cable
HBO.
and streaming.
Right. So you
or
could
NBC,
have,
CBS,
say
and
I have the Jodi Lennon Project.
Unlikely, but keep going.
And it's this really great
How did you bring
idea.
that into this conversation?
And,
how did you do that?
It's like a show where I host.
Okay, no, we talked about this.
$30 a share, I'm in.
Thank you. But normally I would be able to go and pitch that show to a bunch of different places, and then there would be like maybe even a bidding war.
Right.
Again, unlikely, but keep going.
But now there's just no chance of that, right? Either you're in bed with some of this one buyer,
right,
and you're going to be making all those types of shows, and then that's it.
One correction to that: it's not all these kind of shows. And then you're going to be making 25% to 40% less shows. So you have even less opportunity to sell something. So there's the editorial side of this argument, but then there's also the consolidation argument in terms of the economy. And that doesn't matter what industry you're in, it's not a good thing.
It's going to be fewer jobs.
Correct.
And fewer choices of content.
Correct.
Probably.
But this is going to take a long time, right? Like,
so
like this isn't in a week.
Let's say let's say the shareholders go, fuck you, we like Netflix better.
Right.
That will take probably 2 years because with Netflix, it's also
I love it.
It's not just the domestic regulatory hurdles, and you're already getting a lot of people saying this is what our antitrust monopoly laws are written for. This is the case study. That doesn't mean anything.
When does that matter in this administration?
I'm just quoting them. But it's also European regulatory because Netflix is very prominent in Europe. And they're much more serious about this shit than we
our
are.
hopes
So
rely on
they
Europe.
could shut it down. Or they could just do that thing where they do with Microsoft or Google. It's like, all right, just don't buy that part. And then also promise never to do this. And if you do this, we'll come after you. They basically limit their ability to be a monopoly. Now, the whole concept that Donald Trump actually has any power over the regulatory decisions is ridiculous.
It's nuts.
And by the way, not true. Because when AT&T wanted to buy Time Warner, and then eventually did, he tried to stop it. And they said, fuck you. And they sued him. And it took longer than what they thought it was going to take, but he lost when he was president in 2017.
But the truth is, the nation is now different, and it's different because of him. And if he says, I'm going to weigh in on this, he is going to weigh in on it.
He's going to weigh in on it, but he weighed in on it last time.
I understand.
He doesn't
It
really
wasn't
have
with
the
his
power.
best friends, was it?
But the tenor of the nation has changed, and he now controls all these regulatory bodies who are stuffed with loyalists to him. And if he says to the FCC, I don't want this Netflix thing to go in.
But that's my point. He did the last time. it was AT&T who said, we're suing your government
Right.
for this. And they won. It takes years.
That's all I care about.
right.
I want it to
You want to kick the can
years.
down the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is Trump's legal theory anyway.
Hey, are you a fan of Have I Got News for You? Then subscribe to our channel. Tap the subscribe button and click the bell while you're at it to stay up to the minute on our latest videos.